Welcome everybody. I was scrolling through Reddit the other day and I saw these posts. It said DALL-E 2 generated GIF, looks just like this. And so I thought, why not just attempt to recreate this? DALL-E of course goes from text to image, but it only does images. It does not do animations. So I'm gonna walk you through the process of how to create one of these. The original author of this animation actually posted his prompt here. Today we're gonna try replicating this in DALL-E 2, and we're also gonna try Midjourney to see which one's better. After we find one that we really like, we'll put it on Figma to create a GIF. So first, let's just go ahead and copy and paste these onto DALL-E 2. This is what the author used, so this should work pretty well. Okay, so here are our first results. Yeah, so this could work. I'm not sure if it's walking. I guess it's walking right to left here. We would need to clean up a little bit the floor. This could also work. The head got cut in the top roll. Bottom roll looks almost like the exact same thing over and over and over. Same thing here, a bunch of heads got cut. Yeah. So yeah, also not great. Here we have intact bodies, intact heads, but it's a little wonky, right? Like it looks like it's drunk. So I really like this one here. It also puts it in frames already, so that might make our life easier. But to me, again, it doesn't look like it's walking. It looks like it's doing some weird motion. I do like these dancing ones. So maybe I'll rename these from like walking to dancing. Maybe I'll try adding entire body. Okay, so here are our results. This looks really similar. Like, I feel like I've seen this before. I think this works. This is good for DALL-E. Next, let's try Midjourney. So if you're not familiar with Midjourney, Midjourney is another pop image generating model. So you basically have DALL-E, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion. The way you interact with Midjourney is actually not through the website, but through their Discord community. And I've already run one example with the exact same prompt as before, and this is what we got from Midjourney. This one's pretty good, right? Like the entire body is in the frame. Yeah, this one has some nuance. Frame by frame, this wouldn't look like it's walking. So we cannot work with this, but it does look good. Why don't we try one more? Stick figure walking animation. So let's try running. So let's try what running will do. And let's add black and white just because that previous example. So this one here had, well, actually a lot of these had a gray background. So let's just give that about 60 seconds and we'll get an output. Okay, so here are the results of the latest one. Didn't do well with the whole animation sheet setup. I'm gonna save this one here, and then we're gonna work with the DALL-E. So here in Figma, I've already saved the ones from DALL-E 2 that I liked, and I'm just gonna go ahead and paste the Midjourney one here. You see how it's a little low resolution. Actually, in Midjourney, you can ask it to make an enhanced version of it. You get U and V options. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So U1 means get this one on a higher resolution. V1 just means get a different variation of this one. I'm actually gonna ask for variations of this one, of the V1. Let's see what it can do for us. So here are the variations that Midjourney made from us. Still like the original better. This one has kind of like a back that appears and disappears. This one's body appears and disappears. Same with this one's body. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that tool as well. We're just gonna work with the DALL-E outputs here. Let's pick one. So basically what we want to do here is we want to isolate each of these frames, and then we'll create new frames. They all have to be the same size. So roughly, let's say, this size here, and then once we have all of them in a separate frame here on Figma, we can generate a GIF. So I'm just gonna head and create a bunch of frames now. Let's say it's 300 by 300, and we're gonna make this loop, right? So basically what I'm thinking is we start by walking into the frame and then out of the frame, and then it loops and it's like back inside then outside. I think I'm gonna go ahead with this one here. I think that's the cleanest one here. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead now, crop this into like 9 frames. Alright, so now you can see here that I've cropped over 10 frames, each one into its own Figma frame. I'm gonna resize this so it looks like it's walking from in frame to the outside of the frame. I'm gonna fast forward to the end until we're ready to put this into the GIF maker. So just a sec. Okay, so this is what our final product is gonna look like. So walking from outside of the frame back to inside of the frame. And so next, let's create the actual Figma GIF. Now, to turn all these frames into a GIF using Figma, I'm gonna use a plugin called the Tiny Image Compressor. This is a paid plugin, but you can get it for free for 15 days. So basically what we're gonna wanna do is select all for frames here, and then just execute the plugin. You can Command P and then just go tiny image compressor to execute the plugin, or you can also open the plugins menu and click on it. So we want to create GIF here. Double check the order of everything here. What about that? Does that look good to you? All right, I'm gonna make one more change here, which is I'm gonna change the fill of these frames to be the exact same as the one from DALL-E 2. So we don't have any contrast between the crop background and the actual background of the frame, and that looks perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and export it. And now to prove that our GIF is complete, I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it, just like in Figma. It looks great. So I'm just gonna tweet this GIF was generated by DALL-E 2. And that's the end of our tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.